HeroComics here. Continuing on the next episode of HeroComics, talk about hate mail, transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Basically a bunch of basically me reacting to a bunch of screen caps of comments that came on YouTube and DeviantArt that are in response to comments I made against these deviant lifestyles on the same post against these deviant lifestyles. Trigger warning words like penis, vagina, uterus, ovaries, testicles, and vulva will be used in these videos. I'm a Bible believing Christian, so what I say may tick you off. There are people that say they're Christian but don't believe in the Bible, which really messes them up, and what they say may tick you off. There are people that say that God is evil, which is wrong, or God does not exist, which is wrong, and what they say may tick you off. I have screen caps a bunch of screen caps, but I want of the conversations. But I will not be, basically all of the conversations I'm reacting to, reading and reacting to. I will not be showing them because my brother has informed me that they could be considered evidence of harassment. Meaning, when a person is posting content about, thinking about ending it all, because they don't like the way their body looks or sounds or what normal biological function it does, like menstruate or something like that. And I say there's no need to do that. Here's the evidence. Here's the scientific evidence why. Here is the biblical reasons why I believe this. They say that's harassment because they're not thinking straight. Also, I will not be talking about I will not be mentioning names or icons of the people talking here other than myself, because it's not about who said what. Specifically, it's about what people like who believe like this say, and why I must stand against that belief. Let's continue on here. Yeah. So we have a very militant transgender person, dude. They call him MTF, male to female, or basically male to neutered person, born with testicles, who got his penis and testicles removed, surgically removed, and what was left shaped to look like a vulva. It will never be a vulva, but it makes it so he can lie more effectively about being female. And he's very militant and basically trying to assault, accuse me of being against people for no good reason, but there's plenty of reasons why, because of stuff like this you'll see as we go on. Let's see here. What was it? Anti-trans activists like you are demanding to be discriminated against people on the basis of sex. Like, no, definitely not. To increase violence against transgender people. No, I'm not actually doing that. Nope. To control the healthcare of transgender people. Now, in a way, yes. Basically, if you're born with testicles, you get male healthcare. If you're born with ovaries, you get female healthcare, because that's what you should be getting. These people who say they're trans, are trying to lie and say they're the opposite biological sex, and it's messing them up. And they're basically going, no, you should, I was born with testicles, but I'm female now. I was born with ovaries, but I'm male now, so I should get this kind of healthcare. But it's like, no, you should be getting the healthcare of your birth, your biological sex. Because I'm sorry, Jimmy, you gotta get a gynecological exam. Gotta get your Virginia checked. Sorry, Sally, but you gotta get your prostate examined. You gotta do that stuff. I'm sorry, that's the way it goes. So yeah, that's the way it is. Continue on here. Next is to create false narratives around the motivation to transition. False narratives. Well, definitely not trying to create false narratives. I'm going by what these people are saying. And these people are saying, I did this because I saw that it was so great to be the opposite biological sex, so I wanted to be that. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm like, that's wrong. That's jealousy. That's covetousness. No, that's bad news. Someone says raise privilege of comfortable in skin gender over trans people. No, definitely not. Definitely not. We're trying to stop that bullcrap from happening, where they're trying to transition, aka lie about biological sex they are, in order to receive better treatment. Because it's lying. Dehumanize and demonize trans people using sexist propaganda. Definitely not, because they are people, but they're doing wrong. Okay, that's the same thing as saying, you're trying to dehumanize thieves. You're trying to dehumanize someone who's who's basically a snake oil salesman. You're trying to dehumanize someone. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm saying that what you're doing is wrong and you need to stop. That's what I'm doing. Someone else says, he says, to shift blame for their own insecurities onto transgender people. No, definitely not. No, this is some stuff that's all them. They are the ones messing up and saying that I need to transition, because if I don't, according to this bullcrap science, I'll die. You have to learn to live with what you got. Let's see here. To be able to play victim of oppression, even though the demographic they're fighting against is an extreme minority. Like, what? Or I don't know what that's to torture children under the guise of corrective therapy. Which they try to label with, because labels like watch and wait, but that stuff. There are problems in there. I will admit there are problems with that stuff. People trying to force people into a stereotype or some bullcrap. They shouldn't be doing that. But they shouldn't be just saying, okay, let them believe that their bodies are wrong and nothing's wrong with them. No, definitely not. They need to be telling them the truth. They need to be telling them, say, here's what the science says. You're born with testicles, that's a male. You're born with ovaries, that's a female. Boom, done. Nothing you can do about it. You need to learn to live with it. They're all angry because they're thinking that males act like this and they don't act like that, or females act like this, they don't act like that. But I'm like, oh no, that's not about acting at all. Need to learn that stuff. Then he says another one is to deny all trans people a voice to advocate for our own needs. I'm like, definitely not trying to deny no voice, because it's important for them to say what they want to say, so we can counter it. So we can see, like, oh wait, you're saying you don't like when people hate on you because of how you look. Okay, there you go. That's not right. Now look when you're not in disguise or anything. That's not good. That's right. You shouldn't be doing that. They say somebody mean to you because you don't match the stereotype of something. That's bad. They shouldn't be doing that. We do want to hear everyone's voice. We do want to hear people saying something wrong. Speak up and saying there's something wrong here. These people are treating me bad because of this stuff over here or something. As you should, when they're saying, "Oh, someone's treating me bad because," but they're saying stuff like, "If someone's treating me bad because I tried to trick them into thinking I was the opposite of biological sex and they didn't fall for it," and now they're angry at me because I tried to trick them. I'm like, okay, don't be tricking them. Stop it. Stop this stuff. Stop lying. That's a different story. But if you're just like, I'm just hanging out, being just regular, not lying about my biological sex, not trying to do any of that stuff. I'm just hanging out doing what I do, normally, doing what I do, and someone's just like, oh, whatever, just hating on me because they don't like this stuff, they don't like the way I look or sound, or what biological sex I actually am, that's bad, that's wrong. So then there's number 11 is to wipe all trans people off the face of the earth by any means necessary. No, definitely not. There's people out there who are very angry and fearful of anyone who's different. They'll come at you. They'll come at people like this, but no, not me. I'm not afraid of the transgender people. I am afraid for them. They're wasting their time with that crap, trying to lie and hide and hope no one sees the truth. Don't really get fear on that. No fear of the truth coming out is bad news. Instead, you need to bank on the truth. And the truth is that this is your body. This is what you get. That is the shape you get. That is the size you get. That is the color you get. Where is that? Where is this? Wait, he's over here. And number. Wait, come on. That should be a pretty high one. Seriously, it should be. Just the truth won't teach you. They're not fair but not wrong. They'll feel the feeling. Okay, continue on. Someone hates on you. Okay. Only one right. There's only one right to be male and female physically. There's two types of them. Okay. There's no way. There's no right way to be male or female mentally. But where is it? Where is that one? That is the you get. That is the side you get. What? I didn't put that on here. I did not put that on here. Fine, put it on. 30. That is the shape you get. That is the size you get. That is the color you get. Those are the reproductive. We're get. That's the issue. Yeah, so that's how it goes. That's what you get. You gotta learn to live with it. Continue on. Oh, we have a little time left, but not much. I say, wow, that's totally not what I'm trying to do here. I don't discriminate people on discriminate people based off of on biological sex, or what people want people to wipe off the face of the earth. I want them to understand that what really makes a man and what makes a woman